Yeah.
What's over there?
It's a garbage monster. Hey you guys, it's Elizabeth with
Tyler.
and
Mike.
Yay! These are my friends from back home, and we have a story time for you guys today. That's what?
It's like an adventure.
It's an adventure story.
Time.
So the three of us went to this thing called the Amazing Escape Room. It's like everywhere, and if you haven't gone,
it's everywhere.
you need to go. It's everywhere. We went in thinking like we weren't gonna win at all.
We have to talk about the place.
Yes.
I drove by myself.
And we
you
drove
guys
together.
And first of all, I drove past it. Because I didn't know.
No, we didn't know.
The sign was painted like second graders were like,
yeah, looked like
a fraternity house.
Yes.
I was gonna say a fraternity house,
Yes.
or a house that you would think you'd be murdered in.
There.
So we get there and we're like, this isn't it. This is not the place. There's no way this is it.
And
There's been a lot of build up to this moment.
Yeah.
We go in and the lady's like, why are you guys here? We're like, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose.
We're gonna lose.
We're definitely
We had
gonna
to
lose.
sign paperwork. Right?
And we all had to sign paperwork for it.
Okay, so we signed our lives away.
Okay, so basically what it is it's this
Yeah, what
house.
is it?
And you go inside.
You pick a room. A
You
theme.
pick a
Yeah.
theme.
Oh, you have when you schedule your room,
You pick
the theme.
We didn't discuss the theme.
We
Someone
didn't-
just picked it.
Okay, we didn't discuss the theme because there were 4 themed rooms.
So you picked.
And so I picked the party room. Wait,
No,
it was
no,
the
no,
day
It was
after.
a hangover room. It was a
The
hangover
hangover room. It was
Because I
called
was
the
like,
hangover room.
what? Because age difference. I'm 36 and they're like 18.
So
Right.
the goal of the whole event is like you go and have fun, number 1.
Mhm.
But you're trying to escape this room
You gotta
in
have fun.
you're trying to escape the room in 60 minutes.
Right,
Under
right,
60
yeah.
minutes. So they're like, Nick is gonna be your
Guide.
your room guide.
Right. And like if we're ever stuck, there's like screens in the room and he can type to us and communicate and hear us.
So we go up to the room and he just opens the door and he's like, well, you guys have 60 seconds. You'll communicate to me. 60 minutes. You have 60 minutes. You can communicate to me with the computers. And bye. And
Like, see ya. You hear like the change. Like, okay. And you just start.
And you just start.
You threw us
Just
into
threw
it.
us in and
Yeah.
you're like, what?
And I think he gave us a clue first because we had no idea.
He said, do you want one clue to start? And we were like,
Yes.
yes.
So there's 2 parts of the room. One is the there's like a little entry, smaller room that has
It's black
like,
lights.
It's like black light. There's all these like stars and smiley faces on the
Black lit.
walls, and there's like
Black lit.
Yeah.
So I gotta go. There was also a basket on the floor.
basket
There's
of laundry. Dirty laundry.
There's like a cupboard. There's a maze thing with a marble
That,
in it.
that was the main.
event.
So we start in that room.
And then there's another room where there's just 1,000,000 things everywhere.
Alright, so we started off with the table maze thing.
Yeah, because we were like, okay, this has got to be the first thing.
Did
Because
we
there's a
have to,
key.
was it like a movie thing like this?
Like a
or did
marble was in
I
it,
think we
right?
had a magnet.
Oh, the
right?
magnet.
There was a magnet.
Dragged
Yes.
the magnet.
But we had to
underneath.
do a clue to get the magnet.
Something with like the router. And we had to like look in the router.
Right.
Yes, they said Nick was like, use the Wi-Fi because we were standing in this room for 10 minutes.
A good 10.
Oh, it was a good 10
minutes.
minutes of
Yeah.
we don't have anything.
What to do?
And
Well, how do we get this key out of the maze?
Right.
There was
Right.
so much stuff.
So
in
I think
that
we had to
room.
get the magnet to
From
move.
with the Wi-Fi
Right,
password.
right.
Yeah.
Basically, we ended up having a code. We open a box, we get a magnet, and then we have to like put the magnet under a table and
Right.
guide a key. Through.
And get the key.
And we got it.
Yeah,
and
we got
We got that, we got the key, and it was like boom, boom, boom to get different keys throughout that room.
Then we had to it was like a hotel room key, remember? It had like numbers on it, which represented something about the shore, right?
Yes.
Like the
Oh
coast.
god,
Yes,
that took
but-
us forever.
But that took us forever. And so we asked for one more hint.
Yes.
To which Nick
Yes.
replied on the wall, like on the computer,
Oh
like,
my god.
if you want any more hints, they're $5 a piece.
And we
Froze.
Done.
Froze. We were like, we don't need them.
Like, great.
We don't
like,
need
great,
the notes.
like, great, so we're done. So no
We're
more
done.
hints
Yeah.
for us.
And we were like, we don't need the hints. We can do this.
Yeah.
We can do this
Yeah.
ourselves. And then he
And
writes
you
back.
see the
typing
reply-
symbols.
Yeah.
Haha, JK, winky, like semicolon.
I
smiley
think we
face,
all
really.
collapsed at that point.
We were done. We were like, what?
And then where were we?
And then
The poker table?
I think
I
it
mean,
said.
we did.
I think it's,
We had this thing with a magnet. We were going all
Right.
up like the Jersey shoreline map.
there,
and, like,
there were
different
lights. There were lights on the
the
map.
Very unclear clue. Because we were just stressed because we weren't getting anywhere.
We were
That's
stressed
the
because we weren't
point,
getting
though.
out anywhere. Yeah, yeah. But then we also realized our other friend Katie was like, guys, these underwear say down. And we were like, forget the
Not
underwear,
important.
not now.
Yeah.
And then all of us are starting to be like, wait, why do these things say up? Why
Right.
did they say down?
Up, down.
Sure. Oh,
Up,
we
down.
keep collecting
Yeah.
different little objects that are like
Mhm.
up, down,
Down,
up,
up,
down.
down.
I'm like,
What does that mean? And we go into the other room where we get a hint for what the card
I
game.
remember like looking at the card table for like what
A
felt
probably
like.
solid 10. Another
10.
solid 10.
Yeah.
And
we were
getting
like,
nowhere.
time must be up by this point.
Yeah.
We can kind of jump around
Okay,
because
I don't remember
Yeah.
the order. at
Oh,
this point.
well, okay. There was a moment where we found a USB.
Right.
And we were like,
Oh.
and we were like, what do we do with this
Yeah.
USB? And we
Yeah.
start putting it into a computer, and he goes, don't touch the computer. So then
the
he
radio.
goes like, try the radio
Yeah.
or something like
And
that.
that had a USB.
Yeah. And so we
Oh,
put it in, and
yeah.
we're like, oh my god, oh my god,
Yeah.
1 2 1 2, like, we got it, and we're listening.
and we're listening, and this song blasts,
What
and
was
it's
the
like,
song?
burn.
Da, da, da.
And we just, and the two of us look at each other.
1738.
No idea. I was like,
Clue.
we
Him and Katie have no idea. what
Katie
we're
still has
talking
the bra, I think.
about.
This was like crunch time.
Yes, and
After
then-
that,
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
it was like,
Crunch time. We were going
Okay,
boom, boom,
okay,
boom.
so then we get to a thing at
Yeah.
some
Well,
point.
it
At some
says
point,
it was 1738,
Which
and then
is-
all four of us ran
Yeah.
to different locks, and we were like,
yeah.
there are a million locks in this room. So
a lot
like
of
we have
locks.
four of us, so we hear we know 1738.
Is
all
one
of
of
us
them.
have to break
Yeah.
over.
Right.
Yeah.
All of us break up, look at all the locks,
Right.
see which one.
So then it was the cooler. I had the cooler. I had all these beer
Beer
cans
cans.
with
Yes.
colors on them, and an album with the Beatles on it.
Yes.
So with the Beatles have like different colored shirts: red, green,
It was
blue, and
Sgt.
yellow.
Peppers.
On the cans on the bottom they had different colors pasted to
Right.
them.
And then the Beatles
So-
had different
so there
colors.
was-
Yeah, and also the thing about the escape room, like this, there's a lot of decoy like traps that like
Oh,
have nothing to do with the puzzle, but you
Okay,
don't know.
so there are
Hindsight.
these album covers everywhere. So I was like moving all of the albums around. So I was trying to like set them up with like how they coordinated to all the records on the wall because I was like, this record's cover is here. So it was like
Meanwhile-
so then I go up at some point I'm touching the records and everyone's meanwhile all three of them are all looking at something else.
Yeah,
or
we're
looking
all
at something
doing our thing.
looking at something
Yeah.
actually part of the puzzle. And I have
Well,
all
we
these
didn't know that.
Yeah, we didn't know, but we knew we were right.
I have all these records set up, and then I touch the record on the wall, and I see it spin a little bit, and I go, guys,
We all stopped.
the records move.
All it
So
was,
I'm, like,
was
spinning-
the record with a screw through it. Like, as it,
I'm thinking it's like the
the
Like,
wall's
this is
gonna
the
open.
puzzle.
spinning records on a wall. I'm like, the records move, guys, and they're like,
No. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
that's not a clue at all.
decoration. It was decoration.
Just decoration. Meanwhile, me and Mike get invested in another decoy.
What was that?
It was the fortune teller.
Okay,
It-
right.
Oh,
Like,
the
like-
Zanzibar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be
yeah.
on like a
Oh,
boardwalk.
God.
Yeah.
And we thought
The
the
colors-
colors on the buttons matched the cooler and the beer and
Yeah.
whatever.
So
So we're
we-
like, how many green? How many blue? And we're pressing the buttons like 1, 2, 3 blue, 1, 2, 3 green. None of these things are doing anything.
No.
So then we went, I think that's when we went to the actual table, the
Poker table.
table,
Yeah. Mhm.
and we started figuring out like the red suit or something like that.
Yes.
That worked out, and
That
then
was important.
and then there was a key that we found
With
that
the
matched.
magnet
Yeah.
going up the
Oh, yeah,
tube.
it's like-
Yeah,
fish
we
a
were like,
key
oh
out
god,
of a tube.
guys, there's a key in this pipe.
Yeah.
There's a key in this pipe, and we found that. Unlocked that little box, started weighing things,
Yes.
and that brought us to the cars.
Oh, the weighing.
Weighing.
So we weigh things, and didn't we have to go back to the first room to count how many
How many stars were on the wall?
And that was my job.
That
yeah,
was
they're like
nauseating.
17 or whatever.
I guessed.
You guessed? Oh, you're like 17, I think.
Remember? Yeah.
And meanwhile, we're all counting other things to weigh. So we ended up weighing everything, and there's like one last clue that said, do the up and downs.
Oh.
Or it was like up and
And
downs.
this is where Katie-
And we got a
Katie
grid.
was like,
Yeah.
oh God, we have to get all the up and downs. And there was a grid of all the objects.
that-
I was in another room.
Yeah.
I was doing it. I was here having because you guys had them all laid out.
Wait, doesn't this open the door?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
switch.
So you guys were like, I was like, number 1 is up, number 2 is down, and then we went through all 9, and then I flipped the 9th one, and the door flings
open.
flings open, and Nick is standing behind the door. He's talking to us. And he's just kind of like standing in front of the door, and we're like, all right.
Well, all right, we did it.
And
We
he's-
got the record for the day, he
the
said.
day.
No, but he's like standing in front of the door.
Yeah.
Just like we're like all ready to leave,
Yeah,
and he's
like-
just
well, like
standing
you're happy.
there,
After he gave us the news
facing
and
the door,
everything.
like in front of the door.
Yeah.
We can't leave. We're like,
You're like, everyone thank
Oh,
Nick.
everyone thanked Nick. And we were like,
because he was just standing there blocking the door.
I think we gave him the best day. Our theory was like Nick was gonna quit.
Yeah, that
And
day.
We came in.
And we just
Saved
lifted
us
him up.
all.
And he was
Nick
like,
his
this,
spirits. He's like, this is why I do
do this. This is why I'm a game
And I
master.
cannot let you guys go. Get us downstairs, and we
They
got
put up the new time on the
new
board.
time on the
Hello.
board,
Yeah.
and we got to pick signs and take our picture.
Yeah.
And this is the point where you should show the picture on the video.
Yeah,
Okay.
so that, yeah, there's
Right,
like a
okay.
picture. Oh, I'll put it up here. I'll put it right
Put it in my
there.
hand like that. Okay, cool.
And we had so much fun.
It was,
That,
yeah.
If you've never done Escape the Room, totally do it.
That picture gets uploaded to the Facebook page, and we look on the
Oh,
Facebook
yeah, we're
page.
in the parking lot.
We look on the
Yeah.
Facebook page
And we're-
immediately, and we're like, okay, here it is. Here's our picture. One like
like.
already immediately. Nick.
I made his day. Thank you, Tyler and Mikey, for
Yay.
joining me, telling the story. I'll leave their, well, probably not mine because you don't really use social media. I'm
No,
telling you, old
I
guy. But I'll leave their social
What does
media.
Tyler have that I don't have?
Like
Social media.
Like social media, you know?
Okay.
A social
No,
media.
not
like,
just social
presence.
media.
A
A
presence.
social media game.
Yeah. Like this
Yeah,
video.
forget about that.
Oh yeah.
Subscribe and like it.
And like, oh yeah, you did it.
Like, comment, subscribe, see you
And
down below.
Comment below if you've ever done an amazing escape
Yeah,
room.
and tell us your story.
Tell us your story.
Or
They're
tell us
so
if you
good.
met Nick.
If you met Nick, yeah.
Tell us if you
Tell
are
us.
Nick and you want
If you're Nick,
connect.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to send this to Nick.
Because it's all in
Yeah.
fun. We love Nick. We really
We
do.
love-
Yeah, we did. We
It's
had
really
we
fun.
had so
he
much
made,
fun.
Like he made it like we brought the game, but he brought the
The
fun.
game.
We brought the fun. Subscribe if you enjoyed this and want to see more. I post videos on Mondays. And
Oh,
that's
you
pretty
have
much
like
it.
you have a specific date?
Yeah.
A day?
A day.
That's a good idea.
Thanks.
Cool.
Bye.